Good morning. Hi, I'm Kristin Omdahl and welcome back to Yarn on the Beach. This is episode 95 and we are here in Southwest Florida waiting on the sun to rise. This is the Gulf of Mexico behind me and the sun's just about to pop over the trees and the buildings in the east. So we're just waiting on the sun to rise and going through my bags to see what I brought with me this morning. Good morning, Sarah, DJ, Jean. Thank you all for joining me. Good morning, Tammy. Hi, Annie. Good morning, Faye. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Melissa, Christine. I'm going through my bags this morning because I want to see if I happen to have a pair of scissors, because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to work on the project that I brought with me. Oh well, it happens, especially when you've been running around all weekend. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. So happy to see so many familiar names and some that I'm not familiar with too, which is great. Love having new people join us. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah's talking about the 15 moments with Kristin little video collages I've been doing the last couple of days. I'm not convinced that the name is right yet, and if anybody has an idea for a name, I'm happy to brainstorm and listen. But so far I wanted to do something where I showed a glimpse. Colin, nice of you to join us. Thank you. Let's see if Dolly the Wonder Wagon has another bag. Nope, I don't. Well, let me show you what I was going to work on this morning. I have some sample yarn I have some yarn that's not a yarn that I've released yet. It's 100% linen and it is absolutely gorgeous. I really love it, but I wanted to work something up with it and wash it with Wrapture and block it and wear it and make sure that it's a yarn that I want to have in the Kristin Omdahl Yarns collection. So I'm working on a cardigan in it. Let's see. Let me take my jacket off so I can show you. It's really nice. And the beauty with linen is that the more you wear it and wash it, the softer it will get. And I've done it with motifs on the diagonal, so it's a little confusing when you're not working with a pattern. You like that? So here's the front of the cardigan. It's triangles for the front, like that, and it will go on a diagonal at the very front, and then the sleeves coming across here. And so, yeah, there we go. It does start to look like a cardigan. So the next motif that will go over here will end up joining the sleeve and beginning the back. So it'll be done in one continuous piece, not continuous. We cut yarn between the motifs. It's not that type of motif. But let's see. Do I have, yeah, here we go. Here's the triangle that makes the front. And then they start going on a diagonal over the sleeve, and it's going to be short sleeve. Yeah, and this is the length it's going to be. So you can see I did triangles here too, so it'll be that length. And the beauty of this is that the way I'm going to size it is going to be really simple, and I'm excited to show you how I will be writing the pattern, but more on that later. But so far I think this is looking really cute. Yay! But linen yarn is very tough, and it's not a yarn that you can just break with your fingers. You will cut your skin, I think, before you break the yarn. And I wanted to start a new motif to show it to you. And I lipstick on my teeth. Yep, sure did. I went to the store this morning too. Nice. So everybody in the store got a smile from me with lipstick on my teeth. Oh well. What are you gonna do? It's too late now. So I wanted to start another motif and show you how to join it as you go, but I don't have scissors, so I can't cut the yarn. I would damage my fingers if I tried to break it. So we'll save that for tomorrow maybe. And what about these waves this morning? Aren't they amazing? And now that the sun's starting to come up over the trees, it's starting to light up the foam. Almost gives it an iridescent quality. like a pearlized sparkle to the foam. It's still red tide here, which means we have an unusual growth of red algae out in the water. And unfortunately this morning it means there's dead fish all along the shore. It's very sad. Yes, Sarah, on a good day I remember to fix my teeth after putting on lipstick. Unfortunately, I have a terrible habit of putting on my makeup in the dark. I don't know why I do this. I think it's because I get up so early in the morning. And so I run the risk of putting on too much makeup, not enough makeup, getting surprised in my rear view mirror in the car. I don't know why I do it. It's like I want to just add that spiciness to my life, I guess. I could just turn the light on. Oh, Elizabeth went to see Bon Jovi this weekend. How fun! That's great. I used to love Bon Jovi in high school. Wanted Dead or Alive is still a great song that I try to play on guitar. Never Can Say, or what is it? Never Say Goodbye, I think is a beautiful ballad too. Lots of good songs. I bet that was a great concert. Good morning from Maryland. Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. Happy to have you all here. Saturday was a crazy morning. I thought for sure I was going to do Yarn on the Beach. I actually got all the way to the beach, but I went to a different beach because Marlon and I were going to a tennis tournament after he warmed up at his tennis academy, and there was no parking there. And I waited and waited. I waited for almost an hour, and then I ran out of time before having to go pick him up and take him to the tournament. And so I sat there and didn't do Yarn on the Beach because technically in my head, Yarn on the Beach needs to be on the beach. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that. Would you rather me just turn the camera on in the car or somewhere else? Or do you think that's technically not cool because it's called Yarn on the Beach? I don't know. I got a little technical and a little caught up in my head. So I'd love to know what you guys think. It's a shame to not do it when we're all here. You guys were waiting. I was ready. So it seems like it was a shame. Angelina says it's 39 in New York. Brr. Okay, so technically it's okay if it's Yarn on the Beach and we do it in the car when I can't get parking. That's crazy. Anyway, glad to be back at the beach. Anywhere's fine, Joni says. Okay, lots of people are saying anywhere's fine. Okay, all right, then we'll do that. What else are we going to talk about? Oh, the 15 moments with Kristin. I couldn't come up with a name, but I've been wanting to show little snippets of my day because I know I get asked all the time about how I fit things in, what I do. So when I do the 15 moment compilations, each snippet is about a second long, and I randomly for no particular reason chose 15 on the first day. So I picked 15 the second day because I have that analytical mind that likes patterns. But it doesn't necessarily have to be 15. I just like to be able to show you chronologically what I do and how I fit things in. And because I do so many different types of jobs throughout the day, every day will absolutely be different. Oh yeah, Marlon's 15. That's true. That is true. Only for about a month though. Oh, Elizabeth says, yes, that's what I'm doing too. You juggle a lot throughout the day. Okay, cool. And you know, and I don't style anything. I'm drinking Earl Grey tea this morning, Sarah. Earl Grey with some coconut milk. Or coconut milk or almond milk, one of those two. Something that I buy in the grocery store. Something that's non-dairy. I tried to sneak non-dairy chocolate milk into Marlon's life this weekend and that didn't work very well. I bought a new one that was made from pea protein. He took a sip, he says, "What is that?" And I was like, tasted like chocolate milk to me. Whoopsie. Good morning, Letty. So I gotta keep thinking. Earl Grey latte, nice. Yeah, Sarah, the only teas that I like sweet or milky are Earl Grey and chai. Everything else I either like plain or with lemon. Thanks for joining me, Angelina. Yes, kids do tell it like it is, fairy dust bunnies. They do. The good news is that when you get a compliment from a kid, you know it is heartfelt with no agenda. Well, I take it back. Unless they want something and they're trying to butter you up. Otherwise, they always tell it like it is. Oh, I'm missing something about Jenny. Oh, could someone tell me what happened? Yes, unless they want something. So it's getting warmer here now. And so it's getting warmer here now. And over the weekend, a friend of mine, one of our Yarn on the Beach ladies, and also someone that comes to my knitting club, sent me a photo of a beach blanket that was for sale at Costco this weekend. And now that it's getting warmer, oh, I'm so sorry, Jenny. I'm sorry to hear that your son passed too. I can't even imagine. Oh, okay, and the numbers on my car radio meant something to you. I see, okay. I think it's wonderful when we see signs of things that mean something to us, absolutely. That is really special. That is very special. Numbers, especially numbers. Yeah, I love seeing birthdays in digital clocks too. It always means something special to me too. Mar, you tried the cream cheese, the non-dairy cream cheese. Wonderful. Wasn't the tang amazing? It took 48 hours at my house. That's great, Jenny. 6:17. Yeah, I bet you do see it everywhere. Marlon's is 5:30 and mine's 11:30. We're exactly 6 months apart, and I love seeing his, even just the 30. It always reminds me of him too. I love seeing signs. Elizabeth said she liked the non-dairy cream cheese too. Wonderful. I'm so glad. I can't get over how good it is. I'm on my next batch already. I did sun-dried tomatoes in mine this week, and while it is good, I miss my chive one, so. Thank you, Annie. Yeah, Marlon did really great this weekend until the final, and unfortunately he had to default in the final for a shoulder injury. And so we are making an appointment with a, yeah, cinnamon and honey was amazing too. Love that one as well. So I always have to keep some plain cream cheese to be able to do the cinnamon and honey. So we're making an appointment with a physical therapist today to see if we can get to the bottom of his shoulder injury, because it's now something that's happened and come back. So we're going to try to get to the bottom. He has another appointment with a massage therapist this week too, and I will do some fill-in massage for him. I don't know if any of you, if I've shared with you before that I did go to massage school years ago. Just never graduated or got my license, but I still have. Okay, Elizabeth, I'll check that out. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate it. So I can help out in between professional massage appointments. And obviously, I'm happy to help him out any way that I can. I even have a massage table at our house. It's big and bulky and hard to store, but I love having it for when he wants a massage. Oh, so I was going to talk about my beach blanket. So Elisa, someone that you may recognize from our comments here in the morning, she sent me a photo of a beach blanket at Costco. I'm going to move my bag so you can see it. And now that it's getting warmer, I realized that I probably need to retire my wool blanket until next winter. And so they had this cotton beach blanket, and you guys are going to see this and go, oh my God, you will understand that I ran to the store to get it. Check this out. It's a circular mandala beach towel with fringe. Check that out. How gorgeous is that, huh? So I had to run to Costco to get it. Not walk, run, right? And I came in other colors, but with the pink and the orange and the red, and then that twisted fringe that we all know how to do now, because I've taught you how to do this twisted fringe without cutting yarn. We do this on anything anyway, so it just reminded me so much of my artwork and my twisted fringe and the sunrise colors. And Sarah, you saw it at Costco yesterday too. Yeah, it was $19 and I was like, yes, that is $19 that is going to make my heart smile every day during Yarn on the Beach for a very long time. Fairy dust bunnies. Yes, I would highly recommend checking it out. It's 64 inches in diameter. Good morning, Edna. So it is so now that I'm sitting on it, you can actually see how big it is. I mean, if I probably couldn't lay down, but I could sit with my legs out just fine, which is all I really do. I don't actually sunbathe. I just like to hang out at the beach at sunrise and sunset. Yeah, I would recommend it for your next beach trip for sure. It's really soft too. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And because the fringe is twisted, not cut, it'll go in the washing machine just fine. I don't know, Beatrice. $19, Melissa. It was $19. It's a little pricey, but it is absolutely spectacular. And the colors are almost tie-dyed in it. I'll take a picture this morning and post it on Instagram so you can see the detail a little bit better. But the pink and orange and red is tie-dyed. Then it has the white mandala pattern on it and the white fringe. Elisa is here. See, I told you, you were so right, Elisa. You were so right. You knew what I like. Yeah, it has plenty of room as long as you're not looking to lay flat on it. If you're under 64 inches, I guess you could. But as long as you're not looking to lay down flat on it, I mean, it is a plenty big enough size, plenty. Or you could let your feet hang over the edge, but for sitting and relaxing, it is very generous. You could probably sit 2 people on it if you were just sitting. For like a picnic or something, that would be fine too. Good morning, Lily. What else? Got lots of stuff in here. 4 foot and 11 inches. Yes, you would be fine with this then. You could fall asleep on here, no problem. Oh, I don't need that yet. What was I gonna pull out? Oh yeah, here I was gonna pull out. This is the lily shawl from Motif Magic. Oh yeah, it'd be beautiful on a table, Jenny. And this is the project that we made with that same twisted fringe. So that is the same fringe that is on the edge of the blanket. Let's see if we can get this. Is store-bought and this is handmade, and you could make this because I have videos and patterns showing you how to do it. Yeah, it would be beautiful on a wall too. Beautiful. Especially because it would flatten, you could see the pattern better. But I'll take a photo when we're done here and show it to you that way too. I love everybody saying hi to each other. It's so sweet. Love all the friendships that have developed from Yarn on the Beach. Who knew, right? Yes, Nanette, it's blurry now? Okay. I probably put my finger over the camera. See if that's better. Is that better? Oh, Jenny got a fringe twister. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know, Sarah. In the bright light, there's no way I can tell that, unfortunately. Oh, for your tender Celeste. You know what, Jenny? You could also try this fringe. This, you could try to do this fringe instead if you want, instead of cutting it. I would, if you might want to consider that, because then you won't have any cut ends. Just a thought. But if you want to do the other way, that one's really fun to do too. Yeah, so now that it's getting warmer here, I'm going to have to think of different things to wear in the morning. I'm afraid ponchos and jackets are not going to... no, Terry, I did not fix the tripod because it was the mount. I had to buy another one. But Beatrice is going to go back to the beach. Good! Yeah, we need to do some beach combing here soon. I need to grab some seashells. Maybe we'll do a... Oh, thank you, Sarah. That blue dress I bought at the farmer's market last week. This is a funny story. They had, you know the farmer's market, it's a truck with a tent and things hanging from the tent. And it was one of the ones on display, and I was so in love because the top is blue tie-dye and the skirt was purple tie-dye, and it was just, and it kind of just went together. And I was like, I have no idea if I can fit into anything, because, you know, I'm one of those sizes that's in between plus size and regular sizes, so most of the time I don't know if I can fit into things. Yes, Edna, I did finally meet the lady with the shell bag, and I took a picture of the bag, and it's on Instagram. You scroll back a few weeks. So yeah, that's definitely one of the projects I want to work on for beach combing. But so the lady said, well, you can try it on. I said, where am I going to try it on? She goes, go jump in my van, and I'll close the door. So in the heat, no AC. She says, I've got a mirror in there too. I said, okay. So it was a van, I guess. It was a big van. So I jumped in her van and took my clothes off. I just took my top off. I left my pants on because I figured if it looks a little too tight over jeans, then it'll look great without jeans underneath. So I tried it on, it fit, and so I bought the dress at the farmer's market, which I thought was so fun, and wore it yesterday to Marlon's tennis tournament, and then wore it the rest of the day. Well, Bertha, that is where I'm thinking about going with all of this talk about, what do you call it, wardrobe changes. I'm thinking about, oh, Beatrice, that sounds beautiful. She did driftwood for framing a large mirror. I'd definitely like to do some stuff with driftwood too, definitely. I was thinking about doing some, you know, those festival tops that are a bikini that's a little bit longer. I've been thinking about making some of those and beach cover-ups and wearing that kind of stuff in the morning, because that's really what I wear in the summertime. I wear beach cover-ups or sundresses most days anyway, so I think just making them handmade would be really fun, and showing everybody else how to wear them. Yes, Beatrice, that sounds amazing. Yeah, are you in the Create, Share, Inspire group on Facebook? Because I'd love for you to share photos. And if you're not and you want to email it to me, I can share the photos with everybody in the group. Either way is fine. Yeah, so I was thinking about, I want to make, we all wear bathing suits anyways, so, and people wear bathing suits at every size, so I really want everybody to feel empowered to make stuff that fits. So if we make, I don't mean string bikini tops, I don't think, or maybe I do. That over a beach cover-up might be cute, or the festival tops, which are a little bit longer, or maybe even just making those type of tops to wear over a bathing suit that you already have that gives you more support. I think that might be a good idea too. So my mind's going on it, but I haven't decided where I'm going to end up. But I'm really inspired by the Ashley Grahams of the world and the Iskra Lawrence and all of the plus size models that are doing so much body awareness outreach with their TED Talks and with their campaigns and talking about everybody is beautiful, and I've always felt that way. And so I feel like I have a platform and an opportunity to do it for the handmade world. So I think that I want to go into that direction for this summer. So it will mean making patterns and for making summer wear and, you know, summer wear patterns, including bikinis, festival tops, and beach cover-ups for more sizes. And then also walking the walk, not just talking the talk, and wearing them and styling them and showing everybody how to feel comfortable in your own skin. So I'm really excited about it because it's a way that I can take what I'm inspired from other people and apply it to my world too. And so that's what I'm thinking, and I've got some ideas rolling around in my head for Nanette. Yes, I would love to make a book on that because I think it's really important to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to feel that everybody is beautiful. And the more we talk about it and the more we share our enthusiasm for everybody is beautiful, the more chances that other people will feel better about themselves. So that's my thoughts on that. And I'm also considering which yarns will be right for that, which is another reason why I'm looking at new yarns right now, because I want to make sure that I get the right yarns for different things. One of the reasons why the linen yarn is important to me is because I think it'll make fabulous beach cover-ups, fabulous bags for market bags and all sorts of other things. Not necessarily bikini tops or things of that nature, but the bamboo yarn, Be So Sporty and Be So Fine, are lovely for bikinis. Anybody that has followed me for a long time knows that I designed a few bikinis last year for some fashion models and got some really gorgeous photos out of it. Have patterns for those. Jeannie, one of the things that I do for bikini design is to keep the tops adjustable. So with string is great. Yes, the yarn with the silver in it would be gorgeous. And that's one of the first bikini tops that I will make, is with the new bling sporty yarn. But in the bikini bottoms, I add a string of elastic to the waistband and sometimes in the leg holes too. And I'll be showing that in videos as well, but it really makes the fit wonderful. Really, really nice. So you don't necessarily need elastic in the bathing suit, but you do need elastic in the openings. Oh, I should probably show you guys the beach today. So we've got a bunch of walkers to the south. You can even see a little sandcastle down there about 50 feet away. 50 feet or so away from us. And then, oh, I'll show you the sun. Sun's definitely up over the trees now. And then to the north, Dolly the Wonder Wagon. And then to the north, we have a bunch of beachgoers. Mostly walking. One person in a chair already. Oh, a couple people in chairs already. You wouldn't believe how quickly this beach fills up as soon as I leave in the morning. By the time I leave, there's a good handful of people already here and more coming. I mean, the beach is packed. It's funny because you see the beach empty right now. In an hour, it will be packed. You're welcome. Yes, Sarah, tankini, I think, is something that will look really beautiful. And what's great about stuff like that is we don't have to wear them on our own. That's what the younger girls do. You can wear them over a jean blouse or a linen button-down shirt unbuttoned, or under a shrug, or any number of different things. There's all sorts of ways to wear them without wearing it all by itself. And I think the older I get, the more I love layering anyways. I think layers are very forgiving and very stylish when you're trying to create a shape that maybe isn't there at the moment. I never wore layers when I was younger, so it's something that I've discovered as I've gotten older, and I really love layering now. All right, well, we're almost out of time. Hi, Anna, thanks for joining. Hi, Ann from Ireland. We're almost out of time, so let's take one last minute here to enjoy this magnificent view and the sounds of those waves. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. I hope you enjoyed Yarn on the Beach podcast. If you did enjoy today's episode, please click the thumbs up button, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell button to get all the notifications. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.